Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got FanFan on the podcast. Thank you so much, FanFan, for coming. You know,
Thank
it is
you.
3 a.m. here. It's 12 a.m. there over there. Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate it. Like I asked you a couple of days ago and you was on it, and I just want to thank you for that because a lot of people, get busy and stuff happens, but you kind of stuck to your word, and I respect
Yeah,
that.
I'm surprised to be. I usually flake, but not on this. I wouldn't have flaked on
Oh,
this.
that's so sweet. So what have you been up to? Like, what's going on? You haven't streamed for a couple of days. What you been doing?
Yeah, I haven't streamed. I've been looking for the place that I'm moving into because I just moved to LA. I don't have my own place yet.
Oh,
So I've
really?
been yeah,
So
so I've been
you're
hunting.
LA-fied now.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
I
where
guess.
where
But
did
it's
you move from?
Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, shoot. Vancouver. I
Yeah,
used
but
to I
I
used to
can
live in
go back.
I used to live in Toronto.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I used to live in Toronto for a bit too.
How did you like Toronto?
I was in middle school, but
Oh,
I
okay.
loved it. I
Yeah.
love Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto's beautiful. Um, I think one of the most beautiful cities. I've been to Vancouver one time or twice, I think, twice. Vancouver's beautiful
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I always say
Expensive as shit
Vancouver's
though.
like a good retirement spot.
Yeah.
It's like calm, boring as fuck, like decent-ish weather, fucking nice people, but it's just boring.
It doesn't snow in Vancouver, does it? No?
No, it does, it does.
Oh, because when I went
Not
out
as bad
there,
as Toronto though.
yeah.
Oh my
Vancouver.
God, you can see my subs thing.
It's all good.
I'm turning it off.
It's
Oh my
all.
God, what if my alerts played? Okay, it's off, it's off. I'm using my OBS virtual camera.
Oh, you're mirroring it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. So, so you're from Vancouver, okay?
hmm
All right. So before we get into like, let's kind of go back and like how did you even start getting into streaming? Like what was the what was the first thing that happened that made you get into this?
It was COVID, it was quarantine, it was
Quarantine,
2020.
quarantine.
I was a quarantine stream baby. So I was just playing League of Legends day and night, and then I was streaming for my friends to be able to see because Discord still had their like limit on how many people could watch a stream at the same time.
Yeah.
And so that's what got me into streaming. Literally first month I started streaming, it was like, well, I'm like lazy now, but first month I streamed like 190 hours just from how much games I was playing.
Yeah,
I
and
just turned that shit on.
even to touch on that, like, um, because a lot of people don't know this, the quarantine in Canada was it was this extreme lockdown. Like
Oh yeah, yeah,
it
yeah. Like you
wasn't
couldn't go
like,
outside.
yeah,
It was so great though. I think, okay, this is really shitty to say, but like 2020 was probably like my favorite, or it was the best year for me to live the way that I wanted to, which is just like being a full shut-in and like not having obligations. I didn't have to flake on anyone because no one was inviting me out,
yeah,
which was really nice. And I just got to stay in, play games, sleep whenever I wanted to, which I kind of still do now. But then like back then I had an excuse, which was great. That's how I
okay.
got into streaming.
And then so you just kind of like you saying you were streaming for like you and your friends, and so like League of Legends, multiple different games or just certain games?
It was like League of Legends, Valorant, Phasmophobia, Fall Guys. I didn't have enough friends to play Among Us with, but I tried to play Among Us with like random kids online.
Yeah.
But it was just it was just mostly those games.
And then so like what was like, so you was just doing it like first month, second month, it was just fun. So like when did you
Yeah.
start to be like, oh, this is popping off? Like did it just happen right away or was it?
Uh, I think the growth actually, like the gradual growth was way more evident in the first few months. Okay, here's my take on the whole being a girl on Twitch take, which
Yeah.
might be a bit of a hot take, but I think it's way easier for girls to get started on Twitch and harder for girls to grow on Twitch after a certain point.
Hmm.
So for me, just simply as a girl who was playing games, I think that grew me to a certain point, which was like, above 100 viewers. Like the first few months were just pretty steady growth until like I got partnered, which was like 3 months in. And then everything after that was like came in increments depending on like collabs, like category changes, like putting in more hours or like trying something new, everything after that was sort of like built. But the beginning was pretty easy.
Interesting perspective. Like, so so can you elaborate more on that? So like, so you're basically saying like it's easy to start off like being like a girl on Twitch, but like I guess like there's a cap. So
Mhm.
what's the cap and how do you get above that cap? Like,
I think the cap is like 500. Like
mm,
around 600 average viewers is the cap for girls. There's some boring ass girls out there.
mm-hmm.
But like just based off the fact that they're a girl, I think you can easily be like a 500 viewer streamer just because you're a girl.
Yeah, because
But then
Twitch
to get
is viewership is male dominant, right?
yeah, like at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
I think to get past that cap, all it is like it's you put in the work is that's like I would say 30%, but the other 70% I would say is just luck and collaborations.
Mm.
So like you have to be entertaining to keep the viewership that you get from exposure, and then another part of it is just luck, just having the right timing.
Yeah, because a lot of
But
people, a lot of people don't realize that like you can do collabs, but yeah, you're right. You have to, and you know, there's people that will cross over, but then the people have to buy into you and your personality.
yeah, that's a big thing. And then it also sucks is there's also a lot of people who are super entertaining, but the luck doesn't work out, so they never get that like they never get the eyes on them.
Mm.
So there's like you definitely need both.
Yeah. So you hit that, you know, that 500 cap, and now you start doing collabs and stuff like that.
So for me, what got me past that cap was I entered a whole different category. I started IRL streaming around the like I was stuck at maybe like the 300 to 500 viewership for like 8 months, I would say.
Hmm.
And then I started IRL streaming, which is just traveling around, like streaming off of my phone, which I hated. I hated it. I hated it.
Why?
But I did that because I said earlier, I was like, I just want to be a shut-in or whatever. I get so exhausted being outside and being forced to like talk to strangers pretty much.
Yeah.
And add in like like traveling, having to live out of a hotel. Like, it is absolutely awful. Like there are people who have been doing that for like 4, 5, 6 years straight, and I don't understand how it's possible. I did it for a year and a half, and I wanted to quit streaming.
So how did you get into that? Like, so like, you know, you're at the, you know, you said you're at the 500 mark.
Mhm.
Where did you say, oh, I need to do IRL streaming? Like what? Like was you just like researching stuff? Did someone give you that advice?
It
Like,
was it was actually because I was in college before quarantine, so I had to move out of my apartment.
yeah.
And at that time I was like I hadn't even been streaming for a year yet, but I was like, oh my God, I can't take a whole 2 weeks off. Like no one's gonna watch me after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do? I have to IRL stream. And so that's when I tried IRL streaming. I remember that was the first stream, my first IRL stream. It was the first stream I ever organically hit over 800 viewers. And like something, I was like, oh my God, like
This
I
is
have
it.
to,
This is
yeah,
it.
this is it. This
This
is
is
it.
it.
I can't do anything else. And I loved it for the first like couple months. It was like fresh. It was exciting. I saw a boost in viewership. I was getting like over 1,000 viewers. And I was like, this is it. I can't do anything else. And then it just got so draining, so mentally tolling, and I couldn't do it anymore. But I did stick with it for a
So
good year and a half.
so like did you plan your stuff or did you was just like, hey, I'm going here, like, you know.
I tried to plan it, but like I would just like scroll through Google Maps and like save a bunch of places or like sort of plan out my day, like just areas that I would visit.
Yeah.
Um, that's pretty much it. Or like if there's a specific event, like I would stream at the TwitchCon events and then like travel to nearby cities. I would plan with other IRL streamers, like, hey, we'll meet in Thailand and like stream together.
Wow.
But that's about it.
So like you traveled.
Yeah, like traveled.
Oh, damn, I
Like
didn't know
like
that.
Asia, Europe, traveled.
So I'm sure it was exciting, you know, the traveling and stuff, or like I guess what you said, like after a while it just gets exhausting.
Yeah, if it was the initial The initial months were pretty exciting just because I was like, "Ooh, I get to travel." It's like a dream come true. I get to travel. I get to get paid while traveling. But then I was like, it's after comparing like how much money I'm spending versus how much money I was making, I was like, wait, I'm like not even making that much money, and
Yeah,
I'm miserable. So
yeah.
I might as well just go home. So I went home.
So you dialed it back. So now
Yeah.
so now this is after like a year and a half. So this is after a year and a half of doing IRL.
Yeah, after a year and a half of doing IRL, I went home. It was actually exactly a year ago that I went home and I switched completely to doing only PC streams.
Mm. And
So
then,
it's been great. I
ye-
love it.
well, evidently we know that, but at that time in your mind, because you're like, well,
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing these viewers.
Yeah, at the time it was bad. It was really bad. I gave myself like 3 months of preparation time though, because I knew the viewership would drop. But I was like, I'd rather have less viewers and enjoy what I'm doing and be able to do it for a longer period of time, like in my life, than want to kill myself pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
And so I think my viewership went from like averaging like 15, 1700 down to 4 or 500 again when I came back to PC. And that was
Yeah,
exactly a year ago. But then yeah, it was bad. It was a bit tough mentally, but
yeah.
we stuck through it
And
and
that's
it's all good now.
that's the thing, right? Like, as a streamer and like streamers, like it's kind of like the viewer, the average viewer count, like you
Yeah, it
know,
kind of fucks with
it
you
fucks with your
seeing
mental,
it. Yeah.
and it can, that's why I kind of go off of just like, man, I appreciate if there's one viewer, like
Yeah.
because anything
Yeah.
above one is great, So,
Exactly.
um,
I yeah, I like having this I not to suck my own dick, but I think like I've gotten a like having that big drop actually made me have a much better mindset and attitude towards the whole viewership thing. Cause
yeah,
like at the end of the day, like being able to do this is already such a blessed thing. Like I was thinking about this yesterday. I could not have a real job. Like I had one obligation today, which was to go see a place that I could
yeah,
potentially live in, and I was dreading it. I was like, "Oh my god, I have to wake up." Do you know what time the obligation was? It was 6 p.m.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
was like, "Oh my god, I have to wake up for this." And I was like, "Wait a second, there are people who are getting up at 5 a.m. every single day to go to their jobs, and I'm over here complaining about a 6 p.m. wake up time to go see a place." Like it's crazy, but I don't remember what I was talking about.
You was talking about
What?
you have an appreciation for the
Oh,
viewer
right, right,
count
right.
because nine to
Yeah.
fives.
Yeah. I'm just happy. Like I just want to be able to do this and be happy. And like if I'm not happy, there's no point in doing it. I might as well go do something else.
Well, I think
So
that's what makes the success, right? The enjoyment, the emotion out of it is what
yeah.
gears the blessings. Like
Yeah, that's true.
you don't want to be miserable in a job or even what you're doing because it's gonna come off to the viewers as well, right? So
Yeah.
so now so now your viewer count drops, whatever. You're like,
Hmm.
this is what I want to do because I'm happy. This makes me feel happy. So you get back into streaming. What games did you decide to start streaming at this point in time?
Um, okay, so what I knew from before is that people don't like watching me play games. Or this was like last year. I was like, every time people watch me play games, they don't like it. So I was trying to do a lot of just chatting, a lot of like react videos, a lot of watching clips, watching YouTube, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But then there was one specific game that came out, Only Up. I don't know if you remember that
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah,
era.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my, I still have that game has such a special place in my heart because when I completed the game, I like trained and I got
Wait, you completed
uh
it? That shit was so hard to complete.
I
I'm
speed
sorry.
ran it and I got ranked to like 280 or something in the world. And
Really?
not yes, and not only that, that game was the first time I ever got over 1,000 viewers streaming a game like naturally with no rate. So that game was what made me realize I was like, oh my god, I can actually play games on stream and like people will actually want to watch me play games. And So that game shifted me. So instead of doing only just chatting, I started playing like a bunch of random games and just turning stream on and enjoying the games that I was playing, which has been like the best. Like last year has been like the best year since I
Yeah.
started streaming.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it.
So you kind of just like been you kind of just been like trying new things and going with the flow.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really have like a plan for anything in the future.
So
I just
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm kind of stuck right now because I'm I'm kind of seeing similarities between IRL viewers and GTA viewers or like roleplay viewers in that like if I were to shift away completely from no pixel, it would sort of have the same feeling as I did last year where I switched completely off of IRL. So like the smart business move would be to sprinkle in a little more variety. But I'm too obsessed with no pixel right now. I don't do any I don't want to do anything else. Every time I'm on stream,
So
I'm like,
wait, so
oh my god, it's
so
time
is
for no
no
pixel.
no pixel is your first time RPing?
Yes, but actually,
Really?
yeah. So 4.0 is when I started, but in 3.0, I did play 2 days in January of 2022. But other
Okay.
than that, I I just started in 4.0.
That's amazing.
I would have
Wow.
met you before,
Y-
probably.
Yeah, you're for sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was like I thought you like probably RP'd before in different servers, right? But I didn't know it was like
Oh,
your
okay.
first time like even being introduced to like GTA
Oh
RP.
God, it was so scary. I
So
was like
s-
freaking out just saying hi.
so how you liking it? Like 'cause
I love it.
it's so funny because normally when I'm like interviewing people and we're on a pod, we're chopping up, we're like talking about like how you first started out in the
Oh, like
GTA and
with
stuff.
yeah,
But now it's like how you first started out is like now. So I'm getting
3 months ago.
I'm getting the you at the baby stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
So
I think it's great. I fucking love it. I
yeah,
like the I've always been like a theater kid,
yeah.
sort of like throughout high school and stuff. And I get really okay, so this is an aspect that I've realized I love perpetuating through my RP is when I was in middle school, I used to be a Wattpad kid. Do you know what Wattpad is?
No, what is that?
Okay, so Wattpad, it's this app or website that you can write books on, but the specific types of stories that are on there are geared towards like young girls because they're all like fan fictions, like boyfriend, girlfriend,
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
ooh, the bad boy in the school is like mean to this girl and bullies her, but then oh my god, she has a glow up and then he starts liking her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
Okay. Yeah,
that
yeah.
type of shit. So that was my bread and butter in middle school. I would like stay up all night reading that shit. Anyway, I have found I realized I like that sort of vibe in my RP. So it's like I'm living out my middle school fantasies in this fake character that I actually get to like play.
Yeah, well, you're gonna create from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Um, but that's crazy because like I would never thought that you never RP'd before because you're really
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, you're really good.
Oh, thanks.
You're really good,
I
and
I I
you
try.
look like you enjoying yourself and you're really enjoying the moments, and
Yeah, I love it.
and you kind of mentioned earlier was like, well, you know, if I shift away from it, it's gonna feel like the same IRL effect, but
Mhm.
I don't feel like you have to shift away from it. This is something
Oh
that's a part
yeah,
of
I
you
don't think
now.
so.
You know,
Yeah,
as
I
long
don't think I'm gonna shift away at all.
yeah. The only thing with like RP is just sometimes the viewers are just like hella toxic.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I think like most of my chat has been okay because a lot of them came into RP new, just like me. So like we all have sort of the same mindset on it. Like, oh, it's just fake. Oh, we're just fucking around. We're just playing. But then chat has gone on my nerves a little bit. I It's way more fun playing offline, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna quit. It's not gonna make me
Yeah,
quit.
we can't lose FanFan. But
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it's like I get because like sometimes chat's just like too much. So it's just like, bro, like
Mhm.
they're trying to make decisions for you and they're
Yeah.
trying to like dictate what you should do, and then it's just like
And they get mad at stuff that you're doing, but then you're doing it because that's your
character,
character and you
yeah,
want your character to
yeah.
do it for fun.
But then
Yeah,
it's crazy because you know it's funny because they actually fall in love with your character.
mm-hmm.
So when they're like, even when they log on and like talk to you, they think they're talking to your character.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
it's a really hard distinction to make, which like I find is pretty easy for me to make, but I think a lot of people just get really invested and they see us on screen at the same time as the character, so it gets like kind of
Yeah,
convoluted. I like that people get invested in our characters. It means we're doing a good job, but it's
yeah.
just it becomes problematic when they take it outside to
But
the real streamers.
it's like your favorite TV show, right? Like you said, you
Yeah,
was into those
exactly.
books and stuff, but like it's being written then and there, and you could talk to the person that's
Yeah.
involved. You know what I mean?
It's
So
like
it's
playing the character.
yeah. So it's like, hey, no, don't do that, or you should do that, or
Yeah, hey, Leo DiCaprio, you're not supposed to. Don't kill the bear.
yeah,
Why are you
yeah,
killing it?
yeah, exactly. Or Leonardo DiCaprio, you're gonna drown in Titanic. Don't
Hey, why
save
don't you
her.
just climb on? Leo, why didn't you just climb on the fucking door?
Exactly.
Jeez.
And then, so imagine that, and now he's looking at the side of chat like,
Yeah, he's like, come on, it's a script.
yeah. So yeah, it does get intense, but
hmm
I think you're doing a great job, and you know, also like, you know, we gotta dig into your singing,
Oh yeah, yeah, we gotta.
like because I got a clip of like you doing karaoke, so I was like, oh, that kind of
Oh
makes
God, is
sense.
that the like which one? Like, was it the golden shower one?
I'm sick right now,
What?
so I'm not trying to like, but yeah,
Oh, what? Yeah, yeah.
it
Okay,
was you saying some crazy shit. I'm not gonna like,
okay.
but you was sorry, you was holding a note. You was holding the note very well. I was like, oh,
Oh,
and then like,
thanks.
yo, she does karaoke all the time on her stream. So is that like something you incorporated in your like you know when you was doing like your reacts and stuff like that and just
Uh,
chatting?
it's been a while actually. So I used to my karaoke on stream went through phases because at first I was too scared to stay on stream. And then when I started, I was like, "Oh my God, this is a blast." And I sung all the time on stream. And then now that it's been a while since I've done it, I'm shy again, so I haven't in like
Yeah,
a long time because
yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my God, they don't know
I
what
was
I
like,
sound like.
wow.
I'm shy."
I was like, okay, she can really sing. 'Cause you was
Oh,
doing what
thanks.
you was doing. Well, I actually I like those karaoke streams. I think that's dope. I haven't really seen
Oh,
much of those
thanks.
things before.
It's more of a back then it was more of a thing to just get me to keep streaming
Mm.
when because there was just nothing else for me to do.
It's like, oh, I'm bored. Okay, karaoke.
Yeah, exactly. And I really like karaoke. I think so I don't like going clubbing. I don't like going partying. I don't really like
So
going
used
drinking.
to go to like karaoke bars and stuff.
Karaoke.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then that was my favorite place to go.
yeah, that's a big thing in Toronto. Like everybody goes to like karaoke bars and stuff. Um, yeah. So now you you grew up doing karaoke and whatever. What made you want to make a song? Because your first song was for the Ming stuff, right?
Okay, the first song ever, the stuck one that
Stuff, yeah.
that one that was made a year ago actually. It was
Really?
made for it was made for a friend's birthday, which was the only song I have ever made, and it was just like a birthday present. And
Yeah.
then um I was thinking of writing a song for because I met Lollipop in game, and then I was like, oh my God, that's Andy, and he's talking about Wu Chang, and I was like, shit, like maybe I could make a song.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's like a possible thing that I could do because I've never really done it before. And then I was brainstorming ideas to write. So like someone who helped me out with the lyrics for both Stuck and Southside is someone who's been in my community for like 3 years now. His name's Mikey,
Mikey.
and
Shout out
we
Mikey.
wrote yeah, huge shout out to Mikey. We wrote both the songs together, and he's like amazing. Um, so I messaged him and I was like, here are the notes about Ming. Like, let's get this sort of vibe in the song. I spammed him a bunch. And then we were both like, isn't this just Stuck? Like, this is just Stuck. Everything I'm writing down is just perfectly encapsulated by Stuck. And so
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I can re-release it as like a no pixel song for Ming in RP, and then also write him a new one that was like maybe better.
That's
Yeah, that's it.
crazy. And then so he's like a songwriter.
He makes his own. I don't. I would say songwriter. Yeah, he
Yeah.
makes his own music. He's on Spotify as Mikey J. I like have his songs in my playlist and stuff. He's like just really talented, I think.
Nice. I gotta check him out. Mikey J.
Yeah, if you search up like Gifted Mikey J, that's my favorite
Yeah.
song by him.
Oh no, let me search it up real quick. Mikey. So I have a Mikey J gifted.
Yeah. And I
Gift from
believe this
heaven?
song, no, Gifted. I can link it to you
Yeah, link it
on
to me.
Spotify
Oh, I
or
see it,
on
I see it, I
Discord.
see it, I see it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this song was actually um at least the title was influenced by getting gifted subs in my chat,
Oh,
I believe.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out you, Mikey. Doing your thing.
Yeah.
Looks like okay, all right. He looked like someone I knew for someone.
Oh.
Um, so yeah, so how do you feel about the music now? Is it like something you want to pursue?
Yeah, I definitely want to pursue it. I'm just like really embarrassed. I don't know why. I
Why?
feel I always not embarrassed, sorry, shy. I should say shy. I get really stressed about like doing legitimate. I feel like I'm what's the word? Like imposter syndrome sort of,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
I don't do music. I don't do I just karaoke. I just sing in the shower. I like singing into a fucking hairbrush on stream. Like I'm not a real music person. So I feel like I'm overstepping sort
Yeah.
of. But it is really fun and everyone in the I mean you Saitoro, Fusli, everyone's been really welcoming in the music scene. Andy, so welcoming and so helpful. But yeah, I hope I get to do more.
I think you got it.
Yeah, I'm working on I'm starting to like look at beats for a next one
I
potentially.
I think you got it. I think you got a potential to do well even outside the no pixel thing.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah, no. My one of my producers, he's like my best friend. He's from Toronto. And like I told you about him, his name is Jarrell Young. He produced a few songs for Drake. And he
Oh
does like
yeah.
he does sorry, he does like Fallout Boys. He's done a lot of shit. And I sent him this song, the
Oh
South
my
Side,
god.
and I was like, "Yo, what you think about this?" He was like, "Yo, this is dope. Who is this?" I was like, "Yo."
Oh my god.
I was telling him like,
That's
"You're a
too nice.
streamer," and I'm like, "She's in like the GTA stuff I'm in." He's like, "What?" And then sorry, he's like, "Oh, sorry." He's like, "Man, this is dope," and he does not say that a lot.
Really? That's
No.
exciting. That's
Sorry,
really
I keep.
nice.
I
It's okay.
don't know. I got sick today. I woke up and I was just like, I felt like shit. But yeah, I want to I don't know. I guess I want to tell you in character, but
It's okay. We
um
can we can fake it in character.
no. So like, I want to like, obviously you're on the Wu Chang whatever, but I want to like also like bring you under my wing and like get you a bunch of production through my resources and just like get you an EP and kind of like do this
Oh,
like potential like
a sort of manager type thing.
yeah, maybe like a man,
Oh,
like you know what I'm saying? Because I said
yeah.
I said this to chat like before, like when for like what do you want to do for 4.0? And I'm like, I want to like bring an artist from like nothing to something, but
Yeah.
like I want like the talent there, and like you already work hard,
Oh my god.
you're talented, so I was like, yeah, I wanna like pitch it to her because it's like
And I'm brand new. Nobody knows
and
me.
you're brand new, so
Yeah. Oh my. Yes, that would be
sorry.
so sick.
Yeah, I think it would be sick. And it's like, obviously, me and you gonna get our song, but just like the resources that I have, I think it'll be I
Oh
think
my
we can
god,
make you
yeah.
some fire shits, like, cause you got that Summer Walker kind of vibe to you.
Oh god, I'm so stressed about that.
Why?
I heard you and Taco talking about that, and then I got stressed because I was thinking, I was like, most of the song, like when I think of songs, I think like sexy music, sexy R&B type shit. But then I was like, there's no outlet for Fanny to write that type of song other than for Ming in game. So I was thinking like next song I would write it for like other people in Fanny's friend group, like Forehead. And I was listening to this beat and I was like, ooh, like this is a nice beat. And I was like, what am I supposed to say about Forehead to this
But
song?
you don't have to necessarily like have songs about somebody. It could just be about experiences that you went through. Like, you
Yeah.
know, Fanny's the character. Like, what has she been through? Has she been through a heartbreak before? Has she been? It doesn't. When I say Summer Walk, I don't mean like, all right, we want you to sound like this, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you've got that like urbanness to you, which
Oh,
and
okay.
which kind of fits in its lane on itself because like we've never seen that from like, you know, like an Asian girl before. I think it's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like this powerful voice, and you got this raw to you that like
Oh, thanks.
is to even be compared to like Summer Walker itself is crazy.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say I heard you guys talk about it and I was screaming, kicking my feet back and forth in the bed,
So I think
just squealing.
I think it's definitely a lane that's like, you know, and that's if like something you, it's also up to you if it's something you want to embrace, or you know we could try like the pop shit too. We could try.
No, I do like the first better. Just for my preferred style of music. I
Yeah,
like the
because I could
that
tell the
like
type of stuff you listen to, and then
yeah.
you know, and then you can like fusion some of the stuff, you know, like. But I could see, you know, you're, you know, the lover girl,
hmm
the romantic, endless romantic, you know, hopeless romantic, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why I said there's so much replay value on Southside. It's
What does that mean?
replay value is that how much
hmm
people are, how much times you repeat the song.
Oh. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, so it's like
Thanks.
you like say like you hear a song like, oh, that's good, but like, are you gonna wake up to it?
Oh,
You're gonna
okay.
play it in the car. You're gonna replay it when you're working out. Like, you know, like I was when I even when I was like doing the song and like editing the vocals and stuff, I was like playing the shit so much times. I was like, yo, this shit good. Like this shit really good. Like
Thanks.
this shit I'm listening to, and I'm like, I wanted to play it on stream so bad, but I'm like, oh, I can't. I was like, so once you played it, I was like, oh, I can play it. Yeah, let's play it back, play it back. So I really fuck with it, and I really think that you've got like a lot of potential. But it's just pretty much up to you if you like, you know. And I think you're having fun with it. I think that's the key, just having fun with it, and it's
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. And like I've ever since Southside, I've been so excited for like to make a next song. I think
yeah,
it's like crack.
yeah.
I'm
No, it
like
is,
I'm
it
just like
is.
itching to make a next one.
I
I'm
think.
like, when is it gonna hit me?
Well, like I said, you don't, and like I said, you can always like take from pieces of your life. Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, the next song has to be about this person.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be cute because like the group is called Besties, and I'm like I wrote a song for Ming, and then it would be cute if I wrote a song for everyone, and then everyone could get their own song. And that would be
Yeah,
it would be a cute idea.
you definitely need a besties anthem.
Yeah. Oh my
That'd be cute.
God.
That'd be
That
cute.
would be really cute.
Yeah, like you said, do all the songs for everybody, and then make a besties album. And then imagine that, or you could just talk about people, or you could talk about
In
all
one
in
song.
one song. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
So,
I'm super excited about the music stuff though. I've it's something I've like that's why I think No Pixel is so cool. Like Wu Chang, No Pixel is it's so cool. Because
yeah,
I would have never made songs if it wasn't for that.
yeah, it allows you to communicate with people that you probably would never ever communicate with, and
Yeah.
it's like also, yeah, it's like opens up doors. It's a second world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the music, like look how much talent is in No Pixel. Like that
Yeah,
event,
it's
it was like
crazy.
11 artists. They were all talented. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like everybody gets to meet each other, everybody gets to collab. There's like a lot of opportunities. So, you just gotta have fun with it,
Yeah.
and then shit, you might start doing music IRL.
I'm too shy for that right now.
Uh, you're warming up. This is the
But maybe,
process.
yeah. I've always fantasized about it.
Really.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I'm excited to make music now, because at least I have an outlet.
yeah. So you were saying that so you just recently moved to LA. Was there a reason for that, or?
It was just within the past month. So like I was planning on moving here for like maybe the past year already, because I have I have a few streamer friends here, and then maybe just stay here for like a year or two and then go back to Vancouver.
Nice.
See where, yeah.
So how's it been, like what kind of changes has it been in your life? Has it been like a big adjustment? Are you homesick?
Um, I'm not homesick because I've pretty much been away from home sporadically since I was 14, because I went to boarding school for high school and then I was away for college and then now here. So I miss my dogs.
Aw.
But my dogs are I'm gonna bring one of them over with me when I'm all settled in my new place. I just didn't want him to be stressed
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the move and stuff. But soon he'll be here. And then I need to get my own setup. I'm at the TSM office right now borrowing theirs.
yeah.
So once I moved in, I'll have that. Those are just the biggest adjustments.
Okay, so you like even like as far as like a new town and stuff like LA. I've stayed in LA. I like LA. I fuck with LA.
I actually I used to hate LA. I think it's only because of the friends that I've made here that made me like LA
yeah,
more.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah, for real. You a place is always better if you have the right people.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I would
true.
say. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Thanks. Wait, where do you live? Or do you
I'm in Miami.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
like with oh, that's why he said he was like he'll bring you to the stew.
Who?
Dean.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Me and Dean been in the studio a few
Oh
times.
my God. Okay, he was talking to me about wanting to do like a rap on Stuck,
Yeah, like
which would be super cool.
I went to the studio with Dean to help him write another song. It was me, Dean, Taco. Like we was all in the studio.
Oh my God. I want to
Yeah.
come.
Yeah, if you ever come down to like Miami, like just hit us up. We'll go to the studio,
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
Oh my
Uh
God, that actually sounds like so much fun.
yeah, like Miami's real chill. Like I enjoy it. I enjoy the weather the most because
Uh-huh.
it's a big difference from Toronto.
I heard it's humid as fuck.
It is
I heard
humid.
yeah.
It's always hot, but beats the snow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So I was gonna ask you a question. I totally forgot what I was gonna ask you.
Sorry, I interrupted.
No, 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 no.
We were talking about like me
Oh
moving to
yeah, yeah.
LA.
So what's the plan? What's next? Like you're in LA because you moved to LA for you got streamer friends. So obviously it's you're gonna be doing more stuff. Are you gonna be doing more IRL stuff now? Like going to YouTube? Like what you?
Nope. I have no plans. I don't know why I'm here. I have no reason to be here. Like I genuinely don't know why I'm here, and I don't know what my
So
plans
what?
are.
It just like
I'm
I'm
just
moving to LA? That's it?
yeah. Last year I was like, oh my God, I have friends here. Like I won't be alone at home. But then I've moved here, and every day I'm alone in the TSM office. Like I'm I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, but at least I have the option to hang out with my friends
Yeah.
if I want to, you know?
Awesome. I think a lot of things, a lot of great things is gonna happen. You're good at networking. You've been doing it by yourself for this long, so it's only up from here.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm just going with the flow as always. I'm lazy to plan, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's what works for you, right? That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So whatever works for you, and as long as you're positive and have a good energy, it'll work out. It's been working out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's next for your character, FanFan? Like what, Fanny? What's next for your character? Like, do you have any plans? Is there something you want to do in RP, or you just kind of going with the flow
Um
too?
also going with the flow. I like the uh one thing I do like is like I like the fact that me and Ming are not together. I really like the edging. It's like it's very exciting.
So you're
It's
just
like I live for the
you're
edging.
edging Ming.
No. We're edging the viewers together, I
Yeah.
guess. Say. But then like I'm edging along with my viewers, you know? So it's
So
really fun. We get really invested.
so it yeah, because it leaves that it's like that build up to that climax. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. It's
Damn.
literally edging. So there's that. And then I also am really excited for the music stuff. I'm trying to build my business with like the cleaning dirty money stuff. I did have another idea about starting a like matchmaking service. I'm just too busy cleaning my money to do that right now.
So what, like a Tinder?
Sort of like a Tinder, yeah, but then yeah, literally like a Tinder, except I'll do it out of like my notebook and have them pay like a subscription fee or something.
That shit will
But
be
that'll have to
fun.
be during
There's
NA storm.
there's a lot of Erpers in here, so especially
Yep.
especially EU. Oh, it's Erper Central.
Wait, really? I thought EU was Grinder
It's
Central.
grind, but all the grinders are Erping.
Wait, that is kind of true.
That's all they doing is Erping. That's why they're
Yeah,
grinding.
that is true. Yeah, that is true. You're right. Everyone's all coupled up to do the
Everybody,
grinding.
everybody's all coupled
That's
up.
kind of funny.
There's the
Oh, but then
NA.
they wouldn't need Tinder.
Well, they all. I'm sure they're always willing to like trade partners or whatever.
Do some swinging.
Want some new
Yeah, I was
partners for
thinking I could.
G6?
I was thinking I could call it Find a Fanny.
Find a Fanny?
Yeah, because Fanny has multiple meanings.
Yeah, I was gonna say like in the British, Fanny's like
Vagina.
yeah,
But then
vagina.
in America it means ass. That's
America means
perfect.
ass.
That's what I heard, but I didn't even know about
I've
that. I
never
only
heard
knew
that.
about the UK version.
I only know about yeah, and like fanny pack, which is fanny pack.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of fanny being an ass.
I've kind
Uh,
of gotten used to it being my name, to be honest.
Huh? You gotta
Yeah, I like it.
yeah, fanny, fan. It's kind of
Fanny.
like
Yeah, flows well.
yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for your arcs to come, and you know, you're new to RP, which is great. So I'm excited. Like you're 3 months in, so you're brand new, and you're having fun. You're enjoying it, and yeah, like I'm. Even the viewers were like, "Yo, like I want to see her on the podcast." I was like, "Yeah, let's
That's
get her."
nice.
Huh?
That's nice.
Yeah, you've got
Viewers
to.
have been relative, like, generally very like super welcoming and friendly in the
Yeah,
community.
yeah. At least there's always gonna be like the 10% weirdos, but
Yeah,
I tend to fix. But you've got great support, and they're loving you. You're the new it for the 4.0.
until like war starts happening and then I just quit.
Oh,
That'd be crazy.
I'm like, when it gets into war stuff, trust me.
Oh, I saw a really cool jump that or skip that you did. It was
Skip.
like,
What?
yeah, it was like near the norther side, near like the vault. You like went. I watched Rami's POV of it. You like went above onto a grassy area. It was very
Oh,
cool.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that was. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You like
yeah.
went
It was
backwards.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I didn't know it was you driving. I
No,
was
it
like,
wasn't. It
what the?
wasn't. It wasn't me driving. It was
Oh,
Bobby.
was it you? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was you because you were like, yeah, you like that. That was cool, wasn't
Bobby's
it? So
like,
I was like, oh
yeah,
my
I
god, it
love
was
that. I
Zolo.
love that.
He's like, he was like gonna save that for
Yeah,
next time
yeah,
or something.
yeah. No, we was in a chase for like an hour and a half. It was like, oh,
Did you get away?
no. Well, we Rami and them, we got them out, but we the small dogs. We always get caught.
No.
We gotta make sure the OGs get out. That we,
The
we're the
sacrifices.
sacrifice. Gotta make sure the OGs get out so they can continue to run the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know our positions. You know what I mean? We play the
Oh my
position.
god.
Yeah,
A
but
real soldier.
I hope. Like, listen. All I'm saying is, I hope war doesn't come, because war is like
Mhm.
so like, even for the streamers, like we love it, we're having fun, but like the viewers, man. So
Yeah,
just be prepared for that. You got
yeah,
Ming around you. Ming is like numb to that shit.
yeah.
Ming don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
anytime I've ever complained to him OOC about any viewers, he's like, "Psh, like just you wait. You haven't even seen the worst of it yet. Like you're already getting tilted, just you wait." I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Wait till there's a war.
cool.
You're like, oh, and then you're like, but the streamers, the ones that like been in it, like they used to it, but chat
Yeah,
can be very like, you know,
super into it.
yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited about your manager arc. I can't wait to
Yeah.
talk about it with you in
Oh
game.
man, like you gotta understand, I'm excited about that. I think it's gonna be cool, and I think we can like, and then we can have a little drama, little spice, um, spice it up. Like, we gonna be in here, bulldozing motherfuckers over. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just gotta. I'm gonna talk to a couple of my producers. We gonna get you some songs, and then
Okay.
you know, we can bring Mikey J in. I could write some songs for you, whatever. We could co-write together, and then, but we also, me and you need a song,
Yes. 100%.
and then yeah, we'll get the stuff done.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
Sounds like a great plan.
All right, I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything you wanna say to the viewers, to the audience, about anything like positive, anything that if someone's going through some shit, or if somebody wants to become a streamer or whatever, so anything.
Um, if you're going through some shit, um, it might get worse. But then after it gets worse, eventually it'll bottom out and you'll hit rock bottom and you might stay there for a long time or a short time, but eventually it'll get better. And then you'll look back and it'll be like, damn, I was such a pussy back then. Little did I know in just a few months I was about to have the best time of my life. So you I'm not really good at
No, that's
this.
that's actually good. That's actually good.
Yeah.
'Cause,
It is true.
when you
Yeah.
do feel like you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go. You've experienced the worst,
Yeah.
so you can experience the worst. You gotta experience the best.
Yeah. Oh, I have a really good motivational thing actually,
All right, go
or
ahead.
something that's like positive. This is like an analogy that I thought of maybe like a couple years ago when I was in school, but it hit me like a truck and I was like, "Holy shit, it's so true." So you know Rule 34? What, there's a fluff.
No,
Do you know Rule 34?
no,
Oh, okay. What, you don't?
no.
Okay. Uh, like, I was getting the real definition. Okay, basically Rule 34 is if it exists, there's porn of it. So the idea is just that anything that exists, there is gonna be porn of it. My Little Pony, My Little Pony porn. Snapple, Snapple porn. You know?
You say porn?
Uh, yeah, porn,
Okay.
pornography.
Oh,
Like contact solution porn. Basically, the idea is that, or my motivation, or my positive message is that life is just like Rule 34. If people shit on you for a certain thing, just remember there's always going to be someone out there who appreciates you for exactly that and actually likes you more because of it. Pretty wholesome, right?
that's deep.
Yep.
That's deep. That's why you said
Yep.
the porn, because it's like,
Yeah. Because
wow.
there's a rule of it. Yeah.
Y'all hear that, right? Y'all hear that? Take that in. Those are fruits right there. All right, well,
Let's-
that wraps it up. Make sure you like, subscribe, put in the comments what you liked. If there's any more questions, maybe we get a part 2, y'all.
I would always be down.
All right, peace.
All right.